Oh, nobody could have survived that massacre. But I'm sure this family was also close to the fire.
You misunderstand me, Sonny. Nothing of the sort. There are simply things better left unsaid.
The old hawk looks like shit if you ask me.
Funny guy.
Furry gods. Another chicken police story. Ah, that. Now, that's got to be the Ibanez dame. You know, the broad who gave me the letter. And the job, obviously.
Yes, I know him. Indeed.
In 99% of cases.
I totally agree.
Aren't you supposed to know that?
Oh, come on, Zip. Don't be so hard on yourself.
Please don't say that.
What's that smell? Thank you. That's it for now. Because she's too much like you stubborn old dam builder.
Better than this? Nah, nothing. We love clowns.
Just keep a low profile, okay, Timster?
Let me give you some advice, Sonny. Let him rage. He'll be the same after that. Anyway, he was the one that shot you, right? You should be mad, not him.
Well, you said it.
Say, did anyone ever tell you that you're an irritating piece of
What'd you say, Martin?
Maybe you're trying to be rude, but, you know, that's a very good question.
More dangerous?
You're screwing my mood.
Hello, gents. Everything all right?
That's an interesting question, you see, but the answer is exceptionally simple. No matter how strange it is for you to understand, I love my brother.
Hey, there were 4 weapons here. Where are the others? You're not bringing them with you, I hope. And we're trying to put the pieces together, of course. Figure out what's next. Really? That's very uncommon in your line of work. That woman screwed us over. She was supposed to write true stories based on our real notes.
Not while you're alive, eh?
On the contrary, old man. Everything's the same as it used to be.
Nothing. Forget it. We're just here for a coffee, Zip. Okay? Like old times.
Still nothing. But I'm starting to like it here. It's like a new job. New life.
You're right about that. So, that's your advice? Be careful?
More like a rat scratch. Because it's a monogram.
Not my fault. I'm a crocodile.
Hey, shut your beak or I'm gonna sew it shut for you.
Well, yes. Should I cry? You think that's enough?
How dare you speak to Mr. Wessler like that?
Only in myself, Mr. Featherland. But I have a hunch you know this feeling very well.
You're, quite the detective.
The message itself is not a threat. It's just a word.
I don't know, Marty, but I believe Natasha didn't mean to be bad. Not intentionally, at least. Maybe I'm just old. And while I'm clucking about nothing ever changing, everything changes. You've gone out of style, old bird. Accept it and move on. You'll need a shotgun for this kind of deal, Marty. Maybe even that won't be enough. Who's that?
Oh, I'm gonna be sick.
Thank you.
She was only 17 when she knocked on the rear entrance of the brothel on an unusually cold, rainy night. I opened the door myself.
Well, thank you for your honesty. Very funny, Marty.
Me? How? And in what way could I have done that?
Here's the alpha pup.
No idea, Marty.
Some shooting practice can't hurt, Sonny. I'm sure you're rusty to your bones.
Good birdie. Isn't that the same? I'll talk about the rest with Ms. Katsenko in person. A good friend of mine would be happy to take you home if you'd like. Eben was planning to leave the underworld. The lion, the fox, the stork, and the sheep. Representations of 4 kinds of animal spirituality. The reptiles were left out for some reason. There's some kind of historical explanation to that, but I've never been good at history, and I'm not even from Clawville.
All right. No need to bite. I wasn't trying to mess with you. You have Moses and Plato for that. And of course, Blood Boil.
Well, the cops took him. So it's obvious that he called the cops by himself to scare away Wessler's henchmen. Timbo was right. So spill the beans or else.
Lucky. Please take a seat. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Lewis. Yeah? And the other 7? Did that ever bother you, Morty?
Yeah, right. How lucky am I, eh?
I didn't mean that, Marty. I meant you. Leave them be. Your record is perfect. You've been on the force for 15 years, almost 10 of that with me.
Look around you, Mr. Featherbrain. Do I look like someone who needs money and influence?
Sure, everything's fine, Ma, and I'm just distracted.
You couldn't have made it more tempting for him. Ah, me too. And thank you. If it weren't for you...
I stand here and watch the sea.
That was before, Sonny. Laura and I were just getting to know each other. Olivia was only a couple of dates. Frankly, we've been working pell-mell for a while now, Sonny. There's simply not enough of us.
Yeah, that too. Well, thank you for your honesty, ma'am.
That's not funny.
Right. That puts everything in a different light. And my wife.
Please, could you let this go? I'm really embarrassed.
Hey, I'm not joking, Sonny. I got a shotgun under the bar.
Is that the time already?
Oh, the regulations. I know. We've gotten used to it. Before I visit the club, I have to take a detour. I've got a feeling that this case isn't going to be a one-man job. And there's only one bird in this city I can trust. My ex-partner, Marty. He's going to be at the station. I can only hope he'll be willing to talk to me. Well, I guess the bed has to find a new owner soon. So Marty has a partner, so what? I'm not jealous. You are. Seems so. But she never arrived at the weekend house.
You really want to know, Sonny?
Take it easy, Doc. One of the most critical elements of my job is not to make assumptions.
You know what? You're right. And there's no point in spoiling my mood, is there? Olivia will show you out, but if you insist, yeah, I can give you an alternative escort. Is that straight enough for you?
Nothing left to do but kill a rat. As the chicken police.